Hi everyone, so I'm Guanki. I'm going to be doing a tutorial for current patch explosion pogo. Um, it's more of just like where my visual cues are because Velignatev already has one on his channel, so I'll link that in the description. Just make sure you go watch that first. It's probably a better, more detailed explanation, but I'm just going to be going over my visual cues because people have been asking like what I use, like how I do it differently from that. So to start out, when you go here, he lines up the side of his body with the left of his platform. I don't pay that much attention because current patch has less coyote frame, so you can't stand as far on the edge of the platforms. So I don't want to fall off the edge because that just loses a ton of time. I'd rather just stand anywhere on the left half of this platform is fine. It's not that precise. The second thing is he says he lines up the spore with the top of this platform. This also, I just don't. I line it up probably a little bit lower than that, so that maybe this big mushroom would be a good line. I don't really use a line. I just say a little bit lower than this platform. I go a little bit later than that. So now the next section here, I pretty much try to line up half of my body covering the side of this mushroom, or anywhere plus or minus that. It's really not that precise. All I do is hold left until I'm in this general area, and then I start divert my eyes over here. I don't want to spend too much time looking at this because you don't have very much time. You want to be ready for do the dash as soon as you see the explosion. You want to have the muscle memory down for this dash pogo dash thing, because you don't want to have to look at your character while you're doing that. You want to be looking at the spore, at least when you start it. You can look at it after. But the other thing, Veligna has a little notch in the side of this, I guess you could say. I don't use that. I use pretty much the bottom of this platform. Again, it's just like before. I go a little bit lower. I find that if I use that one, I end up pogoing and going too far past the spore because it's not far enough to the left, and I end up just missing it and not getting a pogo at all. If you go too late, you're either going to, most likely you're just not gonna get the pogo and go high enough, but also you're probably gonna get hit by the explosion if you go too late. So but yeah, a little bit lower, so toward the bottom of this platform. Probably gonna mess it up because I paused, but yeah. I'll show the whole thing off real quick. So yeah, that's what happens when you hit it. It's pretty much 50-50 whether or not I actually get hit on the explosion pogo. It shouldn't matter because you're not taking damage anywhere else in this split anyway. Maybe at Manus pogo, but that's still only 1 damage and you can afford to take 2 more. So yeah, you can do it damageless, you can do it without damageless. Yeah, so that's my tutorial pretty much.